Did you know just by shaking hands, you can attract the other person's energy that you shook hands with? Simply because our palms, they give out energy every second, even though you can't feel it. Just like by rubbing your two palms together for so long, the heat you feel, also the energy is there. Before I begin this video, you will see tarot cards. I don't want you to be mistaken as I'm reading the tarot cards. I am using the symbols of the tarot cards to kind of give you and your conscious mind a visual image of what I'm talking about. How many of y'all have had a dream that your partner was cheating on you? And in this dream, it felt so real that when you woke up, your whole day was ruined. You was mad at your partner, thinking that maybe the dream was telling you that your partner is cheating, and that's not even the case. So now you're depressed and angry. I asked that question to say this. Some of us, all of a sudden, we feel depressed, lonely, sad, emotional, and more. And we get these feelings out of nowhere. Sometimes these unknown feelings, they're not happening to us in this physical realm. They are happening to us in the spiritual realm, the unseen. Sometimes they take place in the dream world. Not everything is happening to you is caused by the physical realm. There are things that can affect our mood and emotions, and the cause of these things are not always physical. These things can be spiritual, or they can come from the unseen realm. Some of you have heard of spiritual parasites. These spiritual parasites, they can come in many forms without you even knowing. In some culture, these parasites, they believe that some people who do magic, they can send these parasites to you to do you harm. So they can send these parasites to you exactly where you're at, and then this parasite will get attached to you, and then they can do you harm. They can cause all kind of issues in your life. See, once this parasite gets attached to you, you will see some change in your life. So we all know a parasite cannot survive without a host. A spiritual parasite, they are able to latch themselves onto you based on the state being. Their nature is to drain their host completely dry. There is a spiritual connection to everything in this physical realm. Spiritual parasites are usually transmitted through sex spiritual energy exchange and initiated through trauma. Trauma is an emotionally shocking occurrence following to a stressed event. Every time you go through emotional and you get to the stress phase where you are, all stressed out. In this stress stage, this will lower your vibration, causing to open the door to all negative entities into your consciousness or subconscious mind, giving you negative thoughts and much more. Just like when you are on your low vibration, and when you're mad or sad, you get these thoughts that you won't think of these thoughts if you are in your higher frequency. When you undergo involvement with other people and their realm of reality, you exchange more than conversation and knowledge. You exchange spiritual energy that passes through your energy bank, aka your chakras. This is why it's very important before you interact with anybody. Check their vibe and their aura, especially when it comes to sexual activity. See, as you can see here, the Nine of Swords. She is sitting on the bed but can't quite go to sleep. She has all these negative thoughts or dark thoughts and disturbing feelings that's keeping her up all night. Sometimes spiritual parasites can cause you to think the whole world is against you. You will feel worry, anxious, fear, and other dark thoughts to where you can't sleep. And you may ask yourself, where are these thoughts coming from? The spiritual parasites, they feed off these thoughts and these feelings that you're feeling. So they can suck your energy dry. This is how they survive. Like, also, you can see here the Eight of Swords. You can see the woman is blindfolded, feeling trapped. Sometimes these feelings of feeling like you are trapped in this reality in your life, you are lost and confused. You feel like there's something that you can't see, and that's why you feel like you're blindfolded. You may feel powerless and you have no control of your life. These thoughts are coming from, they could be coming from the parasite, the spiritual parasite that needs to feed off your negative energy. Now, I'm not saying every time you feel these thoughts, they caused by unseen entities, a spiritual parasite. Sometimes these thoughts are caused by in our physical reality. Some people they will hurt you or a breakup or a normal fight. I'm not saying everything happens to all the feeling you're feeling are spiritual. I'm saying sometimes when you feel these emotions out of nowhere and you have no reason for you to feel like this, they could be coming from the unseen realm. I put the magician card because, as you can see, the magician, he has all the elements: fire, water, earth, air. He has the tools, any tools that to make any change in his life. And so do you. If you are feeling low and lost, or if you are feeling like you are being spiritual attacked, you are being spiritual attacked, you have the power to fight and come out this low frequency. Cleanse yourself, pray to whomever God you believe in, because whatever you believe in, it works for you, right? And it is also important, it is also okay to cut off toxic friends and family if they're unhealthy for you. In this world today, we are in a spiritual warfare. You might not see it, but it is there. And there are some people who have or who are aware that they have they have these tools that they can manifest or make any changes in their life. They're aware of these tools that they um, carry with them, just like the magician. They have these tools that they can change their reality and somebody else's reality by manipulating energy. But they choose to use this power to enslave and manipulate those who are not aware. That's why we are living against nature today. We are living backwards. But if we keep living in sins, money, and greed, it will be too late for humankind to realize that we are destroying ourselves slowly. Because no matter what or where we are or what we do here on this earth, in the end, our body will go back to nature, and all will be left is our spirits and souls.